Thank you. Warm welcome. If you're not subscribed yet and you do appreciate my video, thank you for considering to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my video. As you can see, as per the title of this video, I failed. Now what? Now let me ask you, let me start by asking you, have you ever failed at something in your life? Is there anything that you've ever wanted to do, to accomplish, to step into, to move forward, and somehow it didn't happen the way you wanted it? Did you actually ever, have you ever felt the feeling of sadness, frustration, disappointment, perhaps embarrassment, anger, resentment? Have you ever felt anything like that because you wanted something so bad and you actually couldn't make it happen, so you therefore felt? Yes? No? Well, if you answered yes, I just want to let you know that you are absolutely not alone. You are not alone, and I want to share something with regards to that, because it's kind of interesting that I'm coming here to share this personal story. But I am gonna see. I'm committed to authentically share my truth and who I am. So I'm gonna share a personal story here. Are you ready? There we go. For some of you who are watching my channel, who's been watching me on different social media platform, you have been seeing that for the past maybe 12 days, you've seen me talking about a program, my new group program called Unsubscribe, the Conscious Rebellion. And so you've seen me promoting it, advertising it, and really talking to you about how excited I was to launch that tomorrow. And the truth is, I will not be launching Unsubscribe, the Conscious Rebellion, tomorrow. And here's why. And the truth is because no one, absolutely no one, was in a position to make the purchase for that to happen. There were many, there was over close to a dozen of women that were actually interested and really wanted to participate in it, but for some reason the timing was off, the financial was off, summer, there was a lot of things. And as much as I kept telling myself and my family that, you know, it was okay, and I'm just that I was so proud of myself, because the truth I am definitely super proud of myself for showing up the past 2 weeks in my leadership, in my gift, in my ability. There was a part of me that just needed to come up. And that part of me was a little part of me that felt really embarrassed. You know, that little child in me that felt really embarrassed for putting herself out there, for being brave to put herself out there, for really shining, for sharing testimonials, for really putting out herself out there. And yet no one decided to join at that time. So let me tell you what I did, because yes, it's a perceived failure. But my question for you is, did I really fail? And did you really fail when you think you fail? Or did you learn something? Did you learn something? Because here's the thing, if I'm being completely transparent, and I want to use this platform to be as authentic as I am, for the past 2 years, over 2 years ago, there was no way that I was able then to receive money to be compensated for my gift. I remember someone wanted to hire me to do distance Reiki healing, and I felt such discomfort in my body. I couldn't come up with a price. I couldn't say yes. There was something there was so deep, lots of wound that I needed to heal with regards to receiving money from my gift, because I have no problem receiving money for a job that I used to do as a flight attendant. That's no problem. But to receive money for doing something that I was brilliant at, such as coaching and healing, for some odd reason, I had to do some healing with my body, with my brain, with my belief, with everything. And I believe that it has really made me become a much better coach, because now I can help coaches move through exactly that. But the real truth is, for some reason, even though I have worked with someone last year and I was hosting group program, no problem, for an entire year, because I was doing that with someone in a partnership, for some reason, there was a part of me that felt very, very intimidated to launch this group before I launched it. So initially when I launched it, there was like an energy, everything is energy. There was an energy of like, what if no one purchased? And I did. And I shared that to one of my clients whom I adore, and because we are friends too, and she's like, well, that energy is not going to serve you. So I immediately worked on my energy, because I knew, I said, that's the protector energy, right? If no one signs up, it's okay, because I'm okay and I'm still moving forward. And it is the absolute truth. Nothing changed with that. That is the absolute truth. But here's the thing is that since I had the initial energy of that, like everything is a mirror of my energy. So if for some reason no one at this time was able to purchase my program or was in a position, that it is because first and foremost there was something within me that hasn't yet been cleared. Sure, the timing could be off, but for everybody, like I know a lot of people that wanted it, it just didn't link. So my question to you and to myself, like if you feel like you have failed, I want to invite you to look at everything that you have learned from this experience. What are you proud of the experience that you perceive as failure? What are you proud? What did you learn? What worked? What didn't work? How would you do it different the next time you try to move forward? How would you do this different? For me, I have learned a ton. I have learned a lot. I have learned so much in the past 12 days on putting myself out there and showing up with an offer. And the truth of the matter is that what I want to share with you is that the fact that no one purchased my program or no one says yes to the thing that you're doing has absolutely nothing to do with your self-worth or with your value. It has absolutely nothing to do. And I feel like a lot of people attach a meaning to what that means when this doesn't work. And then they give up on their dreams and they give up on pursuing that thing. And I'm here to tell you to not give up on your freaking dreams. I certainly won't. And I'm here to tell you, if you have failed 10,000 times, I don't care. You don't know when your next time, if it's going to be the time where you actually succeed at breaking through from that thing that you're trying to move forward. So first and foremost, ask yourself, what did I learn? What was good about this? How can I make this better? How is this in service to me? And what do I need to clear within myself for this to work the way I want it to work next time? What is it within me that I'm being invited to heal on a different level, so that next time when I try to do that thing, that it actually goes into the aligned way that I'm desiring? Totally understanding and trusting that everything is working in divine timing, always, absolutely always. So I just want to warmly thank you so much for watching this. If this was a value, share with me. I'm here to cheer you on, to encourage you, and to let you know there is no such thing truly as failure. It is just a learning opportunity. Because here's the thing, all we have is truly in the now. It is the now. So as long as you're bringing yourself to center and you understand that in this moment everything is okay, and then that's all you need. Truly, you are successful now. You truly are successful now. You are enough now. You are already all of it now, and so am I. So this constant programming of chasing something in order to then feel, this is the old programming of the matrix. Sometimes I also get caught up in that, and that's when I have to come back and really practice, just like I did this week. I allowed myself to be vulnerable and to be true to myself, to experience feeling so proud of myself and so encouraged and so freaking like loving the part of me that just showed up, and at the same time to honor the little girl inside me that felt very vulnerable and embarrassed and kind of like disappointed a little bit, and to have space for both without judgment of either or, and loving both part of myself deeply and embracing them and healing. So I'm literally my number one client. If you're ever wondering like, is it working? And here's the truth, the funny thing, and I felt also frustration, because I was like, damn, how can I portray what is it that I do in my one-on-one session, which are completely magical. Like the transformation that I help my clients shift is life changing. We're talking decades of like lifting trauma and energy and moving forward. People are lighter in my session. People are stepping into other version of themselves in sessions in a few short amount of time. And I was like, why can't I figure it out yet? A way to convey that. And then I just have to practice the breathing, love, and patience, and acceptance is the part of me that's impatient and that wishes she had it all figured out yet, right? I wish I was already amazing at doing everything, not only coaching and healing, but the entrepreneur, aspect of the business. And the truth is, I'm learning, and so are you. Wherever you are, whatever it is that you are doing, whatever it is, wherever you are and stepping into, if you feel frustrated, just understand, first of all, you're valid 100%, and give yourself the space, because there is no way that we can become expert in as we are learning. We are becoming expert as we are doing it, as we are embodying, as we are stepping into. So we have to remember to be patient with ourselves, yourself, including myself. The more we are patient with ourselves, the more I'm patient with me, I'm more patient with you. We're all patient with more of the world, and this whole world has a lot of people that are patient with each other. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love wherever you are. Please let me know if this was helpful. Sending you love, and we'll see you soon. Bye, my love. Take care.